All I did was kill everyone else. Is that so wrong? Now I remember someone said, I'm pretty good. I am pretty good. I generally didn't feel like streaming Gwent today. I don't know why. I just feel like it's just a bit samey at the minute. I wanted something to change. Now, I generally don't think this is a massive difference, as I would have liked to stream another game, but I didn't feel like starting another game that I won't finish ever again, like, you know. So let's just finish this. Now, the first thing, that plank's moving on its own. That's a new Gwent card, by the way. It's a leak for you. Pavel told me this morning, plank Gwent card. The second thing is we've got to apparently make a big decision today. Apparently I might have to choose the Order or Scoia'tael. Is that what it was? I remember I saved just before I got off onto a boat or something, and I was about to make a big decision. All those Knights footmen seemingly standing around for some reason, and that seems quite important. The Waterlords are dead, but the decision is nigh. Yes, I don't know what decision I'm going to make. Find out. I think the Fisher King wants to see me.
Take care.
No, maybe not. Who's White Ralia? Oh, I remember her.
Eternal fire, fill my heart.
Alright, men. We're going to be fighting some really green-looking scumbags. They're going to say you're too fast. Or they're too fast for you, Dwaynes. Every person in this army is now called Dwayne to them. Don't let me down. Right. I assume we take the boat back to the mainland. Oh. The thing about Anno is it's so old, I just wouldn't get anyone watching. Apart from maybe you, Fatchan. I do like those types of things, but I think it'd have to be a modern game. I do like builders. One of the other things about playing new games, or playing a game that I haven't played before, is you're going to be generally very terrible at it. Which means everyone's just going to get really annoyed with you the way you play it. Maybe, maybe not. Hi, Charm. Okay, so I think I'm going to go for the Order, if I get a choice between those. Oh, have I just gone the wrong way? Yeah, this is not where I want to be. Where'd you go with that boat? I go back to the Lady of the Lake, which is not where I want to be. Okay. Check the quest and see what we've got to do. We've got a Lady of the Lake. She was worth seeing. A gift. Right, yeah, we got a new sword, which is nice. We're in the Swamp Cemetery, the Rock's teacher. I must go to the village and speak with Toraville. Oh yeah, that's it. I remember. They've taken loads of people hostages in the village, and I've got to go there and try and persuade them to let him go, or these guys are going to come in. I remember that now. I got the feeling they're not really going to accept my proposal of please don't die. You know what I mean? Oh. The decision doesn't really matter. Neutral tryst to Maria though. Neutral Order Scoia'tael. But I'm going to disregard everything you guys just said, and I'm going to choose the way that I think is right after I've heard the particular things. Oh, thanks, Jamie. Very much. 14 months.
As White Rayla's adjutant, GG. I would like a word with you, Witcher.
I spoke to Rayla. Heard enough for today.
Rayla is an excellent officer and truly detests non-humans. Perfect to lead this mission.
But let me guess. Though she's a mercenary, she has her honor and keeps her word. Yet she's prepared to avert a massacre of civilians, even if that means the elves will escape.
We foiled the robbery at Vivaldi's bank, and the Scoia'tael are weakened. We can afford the best mercenaries, yet we cannot trust Rayla as we trust you.
Looking to recruit me? Am I to stand with Rayla and kill the elves before they murder the hostages? Give me one good reason why I shouldn't just walk.
I'll put it in your terms. Monsters infest the village, hunt its inhabitants. They are destitute and hungry, and all the more dangerous for that. Stand with Rayla, Witcher, with the Order, against these monsters.
Why would I do that? For some of Vivaldi's gold?
No, to support a just cause and prevent a massacre like that in the outskirts, and to save your friends from ravenous beasts.
They have taken hostages, which is not good. I think I already kind of warned them once, didn't I? I gave them some food from the very people they're taking hostage.
Geralt?
Dandelion.
Teruviel's elves have taken hostages in the village. What do we do?
I spoke with Rayla. She's leading the Knights of the Order.
Geralt. Alvin's one of the hostages.
I know. I'll try negotiating with them.
All right. I'll keep a lookout behind the village mayor's house. When you're ready, come tell me what to do.
I need to talk to White Rayla and Teruviel. Somehow I doubt this will be easy.
You'll manage. See you.
I tell you what, I've called it Toraviel for it so long, but it's Teruviel. Although they do say Melitelli, so you can't really give a shit what this game says. Melitelli. Why is he running? Alright, okay. I could use this as an example of saying, no, I am right, because if someone says, in The Witcher 1 they call it Teruviel, I'll say, yeah, but they also call it Melitelli, so shut up. I win. Right, Dwarven Berserker, Huntress, a little F5, will go a long way. Negotiate that they can keep Alvin, but gotta leave the village. Win-win situation.
Not here. I'm afraid we might not leave this town alive. I'm afraid we might not leave this town alive.
When I think of my kinsmen rotting in human towns, I feel like laughing them.
Bit weird.
Take no pity on them!
Yes?
You alright?
No, I feel strange. I can hear what they're thinking. It's terrible, Geralt.
Do you have the necklace?
Yes, I wear it all the time. I don't want to hear them. Geralt, why are the elves doing this?
They're fighting for their freedom, for an ideal. Humans have them up against the wall and they see no other way. The elves refuse to concede that the world has changed. They cannot win, but they still fight. It's their sad, desperate attempt at halting evolution. They have lost their lofty, beautiful veneer. One can clearly see the deep hatred they hold for humans.
They're fighting for their freedom, for an ideal. Humans have them up against the wall and they see no other way.
I'll remember that, Geralt. Something bad is about to happen. I can feel it.
I've got to talk to Teruviel. Stay here.
I feel like Alvin is a walking Telltale game. Although it didn't actually come up, I keep feeling like there's a little thing coming up in the corner saying, Alvin will remember this. Alvin will remember this, and it's going to bite me in the ass later. Where is
Why stay
Teruviel?
and rot here?
Geralt, why have you come?
I've come to prevent a massacre.
There will be no massacre if they let us depart.
You could have left the children alone.
In faith I could not. White Rayla stands on that shore. Several peasant corpses made no impression on her. The children halted her advance.
At least let Alvin go.
No.
That's pretty blunt. Fucking come here.
Yes?
White Rayla wants you to lay down your arms. She guarantees you a fair trial.
You take me for a fool, Witcher. White Rayla exacts only one punishment, death. The unit from Vizima spoke of you. Why should I trust you?
Release the peasants, then you can kill each other as you please.
I shall release no one. Try any of your tricks and these Dwan will die. And tell that singer to cease lurking behind the house before someone puts an arrow in his arse.
My old bones.
Alright. What a sneaky man. Who can see him? About 3 or 4 or 5.
Geralt?
Just be glad there's no timer on the decisions. Yeah, maybe.
Wait here. I'll try talking to Alvin.
Didn't realise it was an option. Have I, like, depleted all his sort of text?
Geralt, take me with you. I'll be good.
Patience, Alvin. It's all right.
Yeah, so, there you go. Okay. Alright, you ready?
Dandelion, things have gone from bad to worse.
Scoia'tael on one side, the Order on the other, and us in the middle with Alvin.
One should never negotiate with terrorists. Negotiation leads to concessions. Concessions are a victory for terror. Folks become fearful, uncertain. I chose the lesser evil. The bank's new owners were grateful for the Order's intervention. They agreed to support the crusade against non-humans. We won't need to wait long to see the results.
Yeah, I believe like the Flame Road become a bit of a weird
Geralt,
thing.
what now? Leaving's not an option. You'd make enemies of both the Order and the non-humans.
I'm not worried about that. I'd rather save Alvin, but if I go, there could be a massacre, and I have friends to think about.
Witcher, this feels like a pivotal moment. What you do will have consequences. So do we grab Alvin and leave them to it?
I've only got 2 choices, in fact. Help the knights or just leave as neutral. Now, genuinely, I only care about Siegfried. I mean... Alvin is the most important thing. Don't necessarily want to kill Teruviel, because I like her. She seems to be alright. So, Flaming Rose... I think if I didn't play The Witcher 3, I wouldn't think the Flaming Rose is a piece of trash. You know, they don't seem too bad so yet, anyway. But, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to go neutral. I don't want to kill Teruviel. I think she's alright. And I didn't even see Siegfried there, so they can do what they want.
Exactly.
What should I do?
Find the Fisher King and tell him to be ready. We're going back to Vizima.
All right. See you at the lakeside.
Geralt the Wimp.
I want to get Alvin out of here. I can't allow him to be harmed in any way.
The little one has come to love you as a son loves a father. We do not kill children. Take him with you.
What about that child over there? This looks to be her. Oh shit, she's getting wrecked.
It's a trap! They're attacking!
What's a trap? To be honest, if they've got bows, it's not the best place for them to be, is it really? I'm gonna have to fight them all.
Alvin, no!
Save me!
Save me! Yeah, fuck off. Alright, we've just... Apparently we've got to attack a couple of people. I seem to be killing elves anyway. Oh shit, there's all of them are enemies. Nice one. Let's just see what I've actually got to do. Alvin was terrified and teleported away during the fight. I doubt I'll find him. I refuse to meddle in the conflict. I'm leaving. Okay, well. We've killed 3 owls, but that was just for my own pleasure. That was... I just did that for my own pleasure. I'll just leave. Alvin actually lost in time and space. Maybe... I don't know. Ciri's already born in Nilfgaard here, isn't she? So, where am I leaving to? I'll go to the Fisher King. Fisher King is, I believe, upwards. Pleasure, yeah. You know, I had to leave, but I didn't realise, so I just killed a couple of Scoia'tael. I mean, I think if anyone examines the body, they're just going to see that they died by a sword. Who's winning by any chance? Order, by the looks of things. Order seems to have won. Is this like a dead end? No, it's not. Cool. Ciri wasn't born in Nilfgaard. I don't know where she was born, but she would be in Nilfgaard, right? Or was she, I don't know. She's not in Kaer Morhen yet, I don't think. I don't know when she got taken, but Emir's her papa. So I don't know where Emir is. So, you know. As neutral, you choose Temeria. So where was Ciri born, Firma? I don't know where she was born exactly. She's Nilfgaardian though, isn't she? Half Nilfgaardian. At the minute she is travelling. Is she? Okay. I don't know what Alvin... Is Alvin in number 2? Is he just like a smaller Ciri? A useless Ciri? Or what? I don't know. Which one? She's 18 to 20. What? Okay. Really? I've just not really understood the chronological order of things then, have I? There's White Ralia. I could talk to her. I'll just piss her off though. Alvin is number 2. Number 2. She's travelling with Avalak, fleeing from Eredin. This game takes 3 years. Takes place 3 years earlier than The Witcher 3. Oh really? Geralt grows up quite a bit then, doesn't he? Yeah. Why didn't in The Witcher 3? Why didn't he go after Alvin? You know.
Geralt.
Berengar. I have his confession.
Monkey.
It contains some clues that could be important.
Clues?
We haven't finished with Salamandra. Azar Javid, the mage who attacked Kaer Morhen, is somewhere in Vizima.
He feared neither sorcerer nor the hosts of the damned.
You're raving, Dandelion.
And walked bravely on, his destiny to meet.
Let's go.
Geralt?
This is bad. Really bad.
What happened?
Alvin opened a portal and disappeared. He could be anywhere.
We need to get back to Vizima. Triss might have some ideas.
Vizima it is, then.
After you.
Who's that? Who's that boy? Who's that Bork? Who do you reckon that is? Special character. So the Order won. Okay. Doggo. I have no idea who that doggo was. Maybe it's Alvin.
We arrive in Vizima soon.
Smell that?
Yeah. Smoke. Something's burning.
Heavy and stifling. Like thatched roof huts.
I wonder if it's
Damn it, Geralt,
Shiro
look.
or something. Shiro seems to be someone who burns buildings. How lovely it burns. And he's kind of Scoia'tael, is he not?
Gods damn it, Geralt. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
You should be used to the sight of fighting by now, Dandelion.
We should never grow accustomed to violence and horror, especially the sensitive among us.
Luckily, we mutants have no feelings. Is that what you mean?
Nose to the ground, forging on. You're like a bloodhound on a fresh trail.
Old Vizima awaits.
Probably the site of the heaviest fighting, then there's the plague.
We need to get inside. Finally, I'll find out who's behind Salamandra.
Geralt?
We'll probably just not bother doing all that.
You sure you want to come?
I'd never desert you. I want to help.
But matters may get intense.
I hope you don't think I'm scared.
Not at all.
Let's go.
Geralt?
Let's go.
Right, there's Vincent. What's he doing?
I knew you'd be back sooner or later. You missed a lot.
Greetings, Vincent. Why are you here?
I'm responsible for King Radovid's safety while he's in Temeria. We'd be deep in it if anything would have happened to him.
Has Foltest returned?
Yes. He's in Old Vizima. Knowing whose orders we're following really boosted morale.
I need to get into Old Vizima. I stand a chance of getting in alone, but not with... Do you follow?
What's going on?
I have a job for you, Dandelion, regarding King Radovid. The Witcher's flapping tongue would be a liability.
Why do I think you're up to something?
It's true. I'm not suited to converse with kings.
Done. Dandelion, wait for me at the King's camp. Geralt, do what you must.
I chose to be neutral, Braxis. Just take Alvin and leave. There's Zoltan.
Hey, I'm just a poet!
Ah, you're in time for quite a scrap.
Looks quiet.
All quiet at the front. Here they clash, there they grunt, and again all quiet at the front. Yavin won. Almost all Vizima's non-humans took up arms.
How'd that happen?
When the Order started killing women and children, even the most assimilated elves rebelled. Dumbest move since the age of King Desmod.
Maybe the Grand Master wanted to provoke non-humans.
As if that wasn't enough, rumors surfaced about non-humans being resettled in Old Vizima because we're more susceptible to plague. Fucking fairy tale, of course.
What are you doing here?
We need to repel the attacking knights. Then I want to lead the civilians and Shani's patients out of Old Vizima.
Shani's in Old Vizima?
She's organized a kind of field hospital. She mentioned you.
I'll try breaking through to her.
Greetings, Geralt.
Your Highness.
Congratulations on the Professor. Pompous twit tried to blackmail me once. Thanks for the good news.
My pleasure.
What brings you here?
Some people I care about need help.
I wish you luck.
What's the situation in Vizima?
Total chaos. But thanks to my agents, Foltest returned and is trying to restore order.
I see. I'd like to be on my way, sire.
Farewell.
I mean, Radovid here doesn't seem too bad, but his character seems to devolve. Because as I remember, in Witcher 3, he's kind of a bit mad, isn't he? Kill him here and now. Yeah, because in The Witcher 3, he's a bit of a madman, isn't he? As far as I recall.
Thank you, Geralt. Thanks again.
How are the girls?
They still speak of you. Shani and I have become friends.
Good. I hope she's well.
She treats the sick and wounded no matter their race. Not all look kindly on that.
I see.
Unfortunately, I haven't seen her since it all began.
I'll try to find her. Farewell.
Yeah, he's not mad yet, but in The Witcher 3, he sort of becomes, as far as I remember, like slightly off his rocker, you know, with people betraying him and all that kind of business. Okay, why have I got to kill all these Order footmen?
No further. Understood?
Why am I killing the Order again? Is that because I was neutral and now I've got to fight everyone? Fell in the water. I have a strange suspicion I won't be able to get through the front door.
Die, rogue!
Hold on, so the Order footmen are not with crashing the game? Right. Well, we obviously killed that guy a bit too hard. Oh, Radovid plays a big part in The Witcher 2. That's good stuff. Okay. Oh boy, that was a bit of a while ago. That was Lakeside. What with the Order? I didn't touch them. I actually killed 3 Scoia'tael. What are they on about? Hello, Gauntrodim. Are you the person on Discord called the real Gauntrodim? The real Gauntro. Right. Yeah, let's go to the fisherman. We don't have to do that thing again, but we're not actually that far. You know, a couple of cutscenes, a bit of talking, done. So it won't take a second. It'll take 5. 1, 2. Three.
Berengar,
and walk.
Let's
4.
This
What we
You don't have a disc. Oh, I guess it's not you then. Vodjanoi archetype or riot. They have got a lot of priests and warriors and stuff, you know. You definitely see them bringing them in. They've got to do something interesting though.
You should be used. Let's go.
It
Don't need to go and talk to Radovid, but I don't want it to be like, oh, you didn't talk to Radovid, so you know the whole place exploded and everyone died.
What I see.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to talk to Carmen. She can't be that pivotal. She can't really be that pivotal.
Help!
Really. Help! Help! I'm being raped, mugged, and murdered.
Look how me what shall.
A quick F5 and we're back. The Order did nothing wrong. Right, we're at the front of all of them though. That's the problem. I guess the Order's got like an invulnerability. Yeah. That one knight's got an invulnerability. The Order too strong for me. Please nerf the Order. If they start losing, they crash your game. It's like playing a Savage Bear or something. I mean, is that the way I gotta go? I mean, it'd be good to know if that's the way I gotta go before I do it. Ignored, run past. You can't actually go through doors if you,
Die, rogue!
It's possible. Give it another go.
Die, rogue!
He hasn't even got a weapon. Taking a bit of a risk. Overzeema is the other way, okay. Right, well, we managed to kill all the Order, but I'm not sure why. But alright. Alright, let's loot all the bodies then. Have they got any bodies? No. Okay, cool. Anything to eat? We got some raspberries. I love raspberries. Raspberries are my favourite type of berry. You have to go, they respawn. Oh well. Commando leader. Oh wait, they seem to be fighting each other, so... Infinite EXP farming time. Oh look, it's snowing. That's cool. Chapter 5.
Gracious sire, this is madness. You should not expose yourself to such danger. Wait here and allow me to summon a stronger force.
Nonsense, Velerad. This is my city, the capital of my kingdom. Damn it, I rule this land, and I refuse to creep around its corners.
Gracious sire!
Silence! You know you might as well wipe your ass with those intelligence reports. I want to see it with my own eyes.
Non-humans attacking! Protect the king!
Why is he facing the wrong way?
For freedom! Kill the dwarf!
Oh my god, there's loads of them.
I'll hang you by your own guts, human!
That's OP.
It's the Grand Master! We're saved!
Oh, hold on, how come he's allowed to use magic and not be burned for like being a witch? Is it just part of the sexism? You know, if you're female and do magic, sire. You get burned.
I trust
you're
you
male, you're a mage, it's fine.
Your kingdom is in need.
You should know kings are never late, Jacques.
Hey!
Sire, flames engulf half the city, and the blood of your subjects fills the gutters. This is no time for word games. You must act.
What do you propose?
Allow me to command your army, and the freedom to do as I see fit.
Never. Over my dead body.
It was close this time. Next time, I might arrive too late to help.
I've seen enough. Velerad, back to the castle.
Is that Jax de Elderberg? I bet it is. That's not quite what I meant, Asari, I don't think.
What is he doing here?
He dropped in. He seems to have a talent for that. What shall I do with him?
He'll come with us. I have a matter to discuss with him.
Hello, Vogel. I can see that. I can't see any of your previous posts. Oh, wait.
Witcher of Rivia.
Yeah, I saw one.
Sire, I am honored.
As I'm sure you surmised, I have not summoned you here out of whim. A serious matter weighs upon us. A curse binds my daughter. I want you to remove it. I have gathered all who might offer aid. DeWet has been the princess's adjutant for the past half-year. Velerad has known Ada since her childhood. And Triss Merigold is here for her extensive knowledge of magic and female intuition. Consult them and think upon this matter. We shall speak about it again soon.
As you wish, Your Highness.
In the meantime, equally urgent issues demand our attention.
I'm listening, sire.
Witcher, imagine returning home from an excursion against a monster, a Kikimor for instance, only to discover your home a whorehouse.
Your Highness.
I'm not finished. Those you left in charge failed you. A traitor threatens to oust you from the home of your ancestors. Wouldn't you be angered? Would you not elect to shed more blood?
Forgive me, sire, but we Witchers don't meddle in politics.
Yes, the famed neutrality. Alas, that is a luxury I cannot afford. Both sides chose my city as a battleground. Both will be duly punished.
I understand, sire, but how can I help?
You could start by being more enthusiastic about aiding a king. You could offer to slay whomever I choose.
Forgive me, sire, but...
Silence, Witcher, before you say too much. Rulers don't enjoy being refused more than once.
I'm certain you're right, sire.
I must attend to some urgent matters. Speak with these excellent minds. Gain their insight. And don't forget my daughter, Witcher. I'm counting on you.
I won't forget.
My servant will summon you when I have more time.
Right, so I didn't realise Ada still had much, apart from the fact she still likes eating raw meat. I thought I cured her already.
Damned recruits.
Geralt, I was worried about you.
I worried too. I'm proud of you. Heard how you fought for Alvin. Horrible things are happening in Vizima.
True, but the king has placed me under his, protection. Tell me, where's Alvin?
Alvin vanished into thin air one day, despite the amulet I gave him.
Vanished? That's awful. He might be anywhere in time and space. I'd hoped the amulet would block those abilities.
I hope he'll be all right. Triss, I've been thinking about us.
Oh, Geralt.
I love you. I want to be with you no matter
There
what.
you go.
Love is the sole thing of beauty in these rotten times.
Geralt.
I could change, take fewer risks. We'd find Alvin, live together.
Oh shit,
I'd
that's
build
the
a
wrong choice
house.
then.
A house?
Damn it.
Nice dream. You could breed horses and sheep. I'd tend the garden, cook meals. We'd sell what we grew to buy copper pots, iron rakes.
Ooh.
We'd age with dignity.
I think Geralt's gonna...
Evenings you'd play bagpipes of your own making.
He's
as a
already
remedy
sorted this
for
out.
my
Geralt's
gloom.
probably quite... Oh,
I'm
I've changed my
sorry.
mind.
I didn't mean to... Geralt, say something.
I can't lose you.
I'm here. These are trying times. We just need to survive. We can dream again when the madness passes.
Triss, I
love you too, Geralt. To the end of time.
Yennefer will come in soon. I'll be with Yennefer later. I chose Yennefer in The Witcher 3.
Witcher?
Count.
No titles, please. Let us bury past misunderstandings in the name of a greater cause.
So be it.
Geralt?
The king wants me to lift the curse that holds Ada.
Not surprising. You succeeded once, though it nearly cost you your life. The Striga's appearance possibly spells the end for Foltest. Many say he offended the gods. Remember how she first became a Striga?
Remind me.
As a youth, Foltest had quite an appetite. So much so that he ploughed his own sister. Their child died at birth, but then continued to grow in its coffin, only coming out to feed. Then you arrived, and broke the spell, though apparently not completely. The Striga's reappearance proves the royal dynasty is cursed. The people are sensitive to such signs. No wonder Foltest wants you to kill the Striga.
I thought I was supposed to lift the curse.
You are to keep the Striga from becoming an eyesore.
The chance of removing the curse is minimal.
I've heard a rumor of an additional reward for killing the Striga.
I'm not interested in rumors.
You should be. It's your choice, Witcher, but give it some thought.
Farewell.
Right, this is going to be one of those situations where I can just kill it, or... Antoinette.
Wish on a star? A witcher? In my native Beauclair, in the Duchy of Toussaint? A witcher once spent an entire holiday feast dancing with a sorceress.
Not I, milady. I dance rather poorly.
Do all witchers have white hair?
No, milady. I am alone in that.
Perhaps I am confused. Regardless, I do have a certain matter for you.
How can I help?
Très bien. Mon Dieu. My 3 cousins recently fled the city due to some unfortunate coincidences.
Did they incur the king's disfavor?
Of a sort. I wish to send them some coin to alleviate their situation. Understand?
Perfectly. I'll act as messenger for an appropriate fee.
Ah, parfait! My cousins Corbin, Buse, and Ramiro sought refuge in the swamp, in the caves there. Please deliver 300 orens to each of them.
As for my fee...
My cousins will give you a receipt. Take these to Ovizima, to the captain of the mercenaries, my fiancé. He will reward you.
Farewell.
Alright, now we do actually have 7,000 orens. Can't actually remember that being useful anymore.
Maybe Velerad. Greetings, Geralt.
Greetings, Velerad.
I saw you speaking with the king. I gather it was unpleasant.
It could be worse.
Geralt.
The king told me about Ada.
Dreadful, you warned us it might return. Can you break the spell a second time?
We'll see. You seem to remember last time well.
Certainly. You stayed from dusk till dawn in the old manor house where the Striga had her sarcophagus. Kept half the city awake with the noise you made. We went to the manor at dawn and saw the two of you lying on the floor by the sarcophagus in a pool of blood. You were barely breathing, but the princess was cured. With the traitor Ostrid dead, the king was overjoyed.
Who was Ostrid?
He cast the curse out of jealousy. He loved the king's sister.
Many victims this time round?
I don't know. These days, the corpses lie thicker than flies on a pile of manure.
Know where the Striga sleeps in daytime?
No, but she's been seen in old Vizima. She may hunt there.
Removing the princess's curse will be risky.
True, but the king has ways of encouraging you to do it.
We'll see.
Do what you will, but remember, Foltest loves his daughter very much.
I know.
Geralt.
Aren't you a bit afraid, Velerad? The king looked irate.
At me?
I'd watch what I say if I were you.
I've served Temeria all my life. If they condemn me, I'll hold my head high as I walk to the gallows.
Farewell.
So red of it.
Temeria will be
Fucking hell! What are you doing?
Long live
Oh, God's sake. Take a seat. What am I doing exactly?
What do you think about the situation with Ada?
She's a Striga, Geralt. We both know that curses don't cast themselves.
Any theories?
Years ago when you first removed the curse, you ordered the princess to wear a necklace with an inclusion. Juniper, broom, and hazel branches were to be burned in her chambers.
Don't tell me. Someone replaced the necklace and added crap to the fire.
Yes, someone close to her who knew the secret. Velerad might know something.
So you think I should aid the king?
Definitely. In a sense, I'm a political prisoner. I could teleport away, but that would be highly inappropriate, and I still have a few matters to settle here.
Namely?
I can't tell you. For the time being, my position is tenuous. If you help Foltest with the Striga, maybe you could vouch for me. I could resolve a few things and go free. How about it?
If that's what you want, Triss.
Thank you, Geralt.
My endgame with Salamandra draws near.
I know. I'd like to help you.
How?
Have you heard of gnomic armor?
I'd need a skilled armorer to remake it.
It's choosing
Someone
all the
with
stuff
great
by
knowledge
itself.
of metals.
Kalkstein. He's an old Vizima. He's certainly not short on knowledge, and would help you.
What do you think happened to Alvin?
Frankly, I never guessed he'd bypass the Dimeridium. That would be a feat for many sorcerers. Clearly, he has enough power to teleport himself anywhere, perhaps even through
That's
time.
why Dimeridium shackles are so bad. They don't actually do anything. It's possible that someone helped Ada turn into a Striga. Or sugar.
Our merciful master will see you now, sir. Go upstairs to his chambers.
I'll go immediately.
Yes.
Alright.
Yes.
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 Yes. King Foltest. He's got a cap. He's got some armor, some nice stuff here. Mirror. What's he got in his wardrobe? This will tell me a lot about the king. It'll tell me he's got flint and a fire. Oh wow, look. Mahakam horn. That Mahakam ale. 4 leshens. 2 giant boars.
I'm surrounded by
and I don't know what that is. We haven't got that card yet.
Witcher.
Your Highness.
No need for titles. Speak freely. You've had time to think. What's the prognosis on removing the curse from my daughter?
It's possible.
Could the curse have returned by itself?
Unlikely. Someone must have cast it again.
Should you succeed, would Ada's mind be that of a child?
I don't believe so. She'd likely recall all that occurred before her transformation.
You don't believe so? You're not making this any easier, Geralt. Do what you can to remove the curse. Failing that, you may slay her without fear of retribution from me. When I last gave you my trust, you did not disappoint me.
Thank you, sire.
Don't thank me yet. Should you learn who cast the curse, tell me and only me. If you succeed, I'll grant your every wish, within reason, of course. If you must slay her, do it quickly, cleanly. If you fail, and my daughter suffers, those dear to you will suffer too.
I understand, sire.
Good.
Sire, another disease consumes your kingdom.
What would that be, Witcher?
I have been investigating an organization known as Salamandra.
My daughter dealt with them, stupid girl. I regret I ever departed. To your credit, Velerad said you thinned their ranks considerably. I trust you shall finish the matter.
Exactly my aim.
One last matter, Witcher. Forgive me, but I had you followed. I received a report about your personal life.
Your Highness?
You must know that I hardly did this out of lewd curiosity. My spies report that you are romancing Marigold. I need to know if there is anything more to it.
Triss and I, we're close. That's no one's business but ours.
No need to be rude, Witcher. I too loved Ada's mother. They forbade me from marrying her. But I hope you fare better. At least as a mutant, you need not worry about pregnancy. If you desire to go to Vizima, talk to my chamberlain. I shall be away from the castle for some time. See Velerad about any other needs.
So I shall. Farewell, sire.
One more thing, Witcher.
Yes, sire.
This is, confidential. So you must pledge these words will not venture beyond these walls.
I shall take them to the grave with me.
My spies tell me you play poker. And, well, I have trouble finding worthy opponents at court. They fear I would have their heads if I lost. Care to play?
Of course. 400 on Orens. King is rich. Give me some of that. Now, if we win too quickly, instant death. So we get you. 2 1s, not good. Oh, he hasn't got anything either, so I'm gonna raise him 600. Come on then. What you got? What you got? What you got? Okay. 3 1s. Twos. That's 2,000 orange down the fucking. Please save my daughter. But play some dice with me first. Oh my god, 4 2s. This is not going to look good, is it? We read on Witcher 1 Wiki that dice difficulty depends on initial bet, only initial, not raises. Wow, we just lost 2,000 gold.
I must attend to other matters now. I shall detain you no longer. Talk to my chamberlain about transport to Vizima. I shall detain you no longer. Talk to my chamberlain about transport to Vizima.
Are you serious? Fucking hell, we're miles away. We got wrecked and now he's denying me.
I shall detain you no longer.
I feel like I've been
Talk to my chamberlain about transport to Vizima.
I feel like I've been, what's the word? Duped, you know? Bloody hell. Good job you have no need for Orens anymore. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Kill him. Kill him. So apparently, you're absolutely right. I didn't realise till now. But this is the same place as you meet Emir in The Witcher 3. What does that mean then? What ramifications can I grasp from that? I definitely remember these posts. And this curved thing with a chair there. So this is Emir's place. So Emir takes Vizima. Now I'm not entirely sure, but is it where Nilfgaard fights Northern Realms, and then they make peace, and by doing that, they give Emir Vizima? Emir is digging up the lilies from there. Bloody hell. Okay, Velerad. You got something to say about Adder, I think. No, maybe not. Okay, so we've got a few things to do. Maybe not.
That seems satisfactory.
I've...
Temeria will be victorious!
Okay.
Yes?
Scheme afoot.
I'll understand what happens in The Witcher 2. Oh, that's really interesting to know. Everyone's shouting. Everywhere's locked. Chamberlain, let me out.
Yes?
I'd like to return.
Are you ready, sir?
I am.
I went to the giant door. We're locked. Shouting competition. Yeah. Okay. This is Vizima. Not old Vizima. I don't know if I can go to old Vizima. Oh boy. Right, so we've got Musty Cult Scheme in Old Vizima. We've got Deliver Money. We've got to go to the swamp twice. We've got to go to Old Vizima. And that's it, really. So we're in New Vizima. Oh, the normal Vizima, right? No, we're in Old Vizima. Okay, cool. So we do have a couple of things to do here. Let's try and find Shani first, I think. Yeah, I picked neutral.
A gift from the gods. Shani told us about you.
We met at St. Lebioda's hospital in the Temple Quarter.
I heard Shani set up a hospital.
We tried going there, but with the fighting, we can't possibly manage alone.
Knights of the Order and Scoia'tael are fighting in every street and square. Their rule is, if you're not with us, you're against us.
I'm glad I didn't get drawn into the war.
Will you help us reach the hospital?
Stay close to me. I'll try to avoid any fighting.
Card time. I don't think we're going to get any more cards. People don't like to tend to have sex during
Mercy!
Is that the best way to go? I think it is, yeah.
Mercy!
Enemies in sight!
Everyone die!
Defend yourself!
For victory!
Mercy!
I know I said I'd avoid the fighting, but...
Mercy!
Fight! Die already!
Alright. There are still cards. Good stuff. Right, so... there's a lot of them. Where's the door? This is the door. Locked. Door is locked. I mean, is it possible to, like, blow up these? Oh, for God's sake. What? What do you want? Why do you want to die?
Shit.
Bum!
I have no idea if I'm going the right way. Just sort of like seem to be in the middle of everyone.
No further. Understood?
These spawn infinitely. How am I supposed to get in there then? God's sake, I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, there's the nurses.
for victory!
Shove off!
Be neutral, kill everyone. And then?
Nurse?
You were right at the door. I know, but it wasn't opening. You couldn't see my mouse clicking. Wasn't doing anything. For God's sake. I mean, I clicked on the door and it just wouldn't let me in, so... What level am I? I don't know. Locked. This is locked. God. Take a swig.
Why stay and rot here?
Need a back door. I went to the back door. Back door's locked as well.